a Democratic candidate hoping to flip a hotly contested congressional seat in Kansas has dropped out of the race after allegations that she sexually harassed a male subordinate resurfaced during her campaign. Andrea Ramsey, 57, who was running to unseat Republican Kevin Yoder in a district that includes Kansas City in 2018, is one of the few, if only, women in public life to step down thus far amid a national conversation about sex and power dynamics in the workplace. The vast majority of those accused of sexual misconduct have been men in public-facing industries like media, Hollywood, and politics. In a defiant letter posted on Facebook Friday, Ramsey defended herself from the charges made by a former subordinate years ago and blamed her decision on the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, the campaign arm of Democrats in the House. Ramsey said that the DCCC had decided not to support our promising campaign. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, FJS equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS ID equal ID, JS SRC equal HTTPS, //connect facebook.net/n_us/sdkjs number xfbml /x3d1 /x26 version /x3dv211 fjs parent node insert before js fjs document script Facebook JS SDK. Dear citizens of Kansas 3rd Congressional District, for the past 6 months, it has been my privilege and honor to. Posted by Andrea Ramsey for Congress on Friday, December 15, 2017. In its rush to claim the high ground in our roiling national conversation about harassment, the Democratic Party has implemented a zero-tolerance standard, Ramsey wrote. As a first-time candidate, I am disappointed and disillusioned by the political process. Ohio governor candidate apologizes for boasting of sexual history with 50 very attractive females. DCCC spokeswoman Meredith Kelly said that the organization had not been involved in the primary, financially or otherwise. Members and candidates must all be held to the highest standard, Kelly said in an emailed statement. If anyone is guilty of sexual harassment or sexual assault, that person should not hold public office. The allegations against Ramsey were outlined in a 2005 lawsuit and a complaint filed by a dismissed employee, Gary Funkhauser, to the Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, when Ramsey was working as an executive vice president of human resources at medical testing company Lab 1, according to the Kansas City Star. In the federal complaint about sex discrimination and retaliation, Funkhauser accused Ramsey, then Andrea Thomas, according to the Star, of making unwelcome and inappropriate sexual comments and innuendos when he was a human resources manager for Lab 1. Funkhauser alleged that he had suffered consequences at work because he had rebuffed an advance he said she made during a business trip in 2005. After I told her I was not interested in having a sexual relationship with her, she stopped talking to me, he wrote, according to documents filed in court. In the office, she completely ignored me and avoided having any contact with me. The EEOC closed its investigation in 2005, saying that it was unable to conclude that the information obtained establishes violations of the statutes. Though Ramsey was not charged directly in the lawsuit, she had been named in the complaint.